This song was hard. Then again, it's Denatory. Le Grimoire de l'Eve. Oh, so good. Haven't streamed DDS in over 2 weeks. Good lord, what is wrong with me? Then again, I blame that on YouTube and my physical being not wanting to stream DDS for some reason, and I do not know why. Honestly, if I had a really good explanation for it, I would give you one, but I do not. Therefore, the best I can say is shit. It be that way sometimes. My taste in music may not be the most diverse, but damn if I don't enjoy it. Where's my Yasogami fit? There it is. Before I get back to work on putting Rock Howard into Undernight Birth. There we go. Now I just have to share the link around. Then like a nice, relaxing Friday with some heavy metal and Shin Megami Tensei. You know, as the universe intended it to be. God. So fucking good. I don't really have anything interesting to say, because it's mostly just... Man, I'm back on DDS. I'll try to go until we get, like, the cutscene with Cielo. Keyword being try, I don't know if I'll actually be able to... No, I will! Because this dungeon is, like, relatively short. It's mostly just looping around through the Maribel's old base. Like, you're looping around through the Maribel's old base, and then once you get out, you're good. Metal. Wait, what was this? Actually, yeah, I can let this play. For as much as I want, like, Believer from Digimon to Rock, I think that's super copywritten, and I don't think I'm allowed to let that play. For as much as I wanted to. I need to catch up on his streams. Hey, what up, Dace? I'm just sharing the link around. All that good stuff. How's your day been? Been a rather blasé Friday. Almost said Saturday. If it was Saturday, I'd be at the supermarket. And I normally take my time to go to, like, the supermarket on Saturdays or, like, Sundays. Because, like, in this part of New York that I'm in, since it's so close, people usually, like, the amount of people on, like, a Saturday or a Sunday is, like, actually relatively low, shockingly. Because people probably, to, like, my brain, it's probably people going to, like, the much bigger supermarkets. Like, the ones, like, all the way out in, the other parts of the Bronx, closer to Manhattan. like that nice little weird, much more open area closer to Manhattan. So it's probably where I think people go for groceries and shit. Or like Pathmart or Stop and Shop or some shit. I haven't seen a Pathmart in years. Is Pathmart still around? Unfortunately, so. Gee. Oh man, oh god, I'm sorry you had to deal with. Why stop doing walk-ins? I feel like that's still very convenient. I love 1 step from Eden's OST. I only put this right here. Put that right there. Put this here. I have no idea. So. Yeah, like just dumbass rules that come into play for no fucking reason other than to probably piss people off. I was like, wait, I forgot how to open up PCSX2 again. Hold on. Where's my charger go? Looking around for my charger. Yes, I need my charging cable just in case. I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of this now. I need to keep my charging cable plugged in before stream. Also, when it came to DDS, not DDS, when it came to... whatchamacallit, Devil Survivor, I did do a little grinding off screen. Not enough, but like, for where I'm at, for plot progression, we don't have to worry about like hard grinding as much. Oh, it's a lovely smell in it. Grandma make cookies? Nice. Ew, food. I need to link up with my homie again. Just chill at his place and cook food all day. I'm looking around like, wait, where's DDS? There it is. There we go. But, without further ado, previously on Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 1, we had fallen into a trap at the Maribel's base and essentially fell for the old hook, line, and sinker. Now we're gonna go ransack your base tactic, and now we gotta get out of here to get back. Simple shit, really. Now, without further ado, let's get back into this shit. Yep. Actually, un momento, I need to go inform my grandmother or something. I'm back. Had to inform my grandma that the oven went off. Don't want y'all I'm sorry, I forgot to leave the music on. Oh. That just made my stomach hurt. Anyways, let's actually fucking mosey on out of here. Let me switch to the gate, activate it. Yeah, why not? Remember what my party layout is like, right? What we got? Surf, Ardila, Gale. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Let's kick some ass. You idiots won't escape that easily. Attack! Oh, it's just Kelpie. Shit. What's Kelpie weak to again? Zon? Not hitting my boy with a sleep. Oh. Nah, let's just Mabufu them. Gale, wake the fuck up. No time to be sleeping on the job. Actually, wait. Let me check my model real quick. There we go. I knew something was bugging me, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Oh, because I kept looking at OBS and I'm looking at my model. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there? Oh. I'm like really off-center and funky looking. I cannot wait to get like almighty spells. There we go. Come on and relax, brother. Oh man, this man hit me with the brother. Can't believe it. I'd love. Also, hi from YouTube, Zach, and I'd love to see these games on modern consoles too, because like they did on Raito, and they did like Nocturne. I could see them releasing like a DDS duology on like modern consoles and PC. Probably tastes good season. You did. I believe that if the lore behind Kelpies wasn't they will drag you into a dark and cold and wet grave. How's the game audio? Do I gotta turn it up a little bit? Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. This man is... Come here real quick. Get the free... For Death Push Repel... But I want another turn, and he has to die. Nice combo. How's it going on the YouTube side of things, Zach? How you been today? What's your day been like? Let me... Media. Need energy regen for Brant, and another energy regen subside. I'm gonna take basic attack up, heavy attack, resonance liberation, and crit. Yeah, the recommended build is straight up physical, because he does Naoki does get like access to like almighty skills that do physical damage. This is a magic build, right? I like my nuclear damage. Oh yeah, she sleeps, so shockwave. If you look at Naoki's like attack, like his basic attack animation, is him winding back and then throwing his body forward. It kinda is. I love Brant and Wuwa, don't get me wrong, but like Kuro made like an extremely difficult character to build. I don't have his weapon, sadly. Now that you mention it, I have the whatchamacallit set. I have like the regular weapon. Thanks, Zach. I normally wear this when I'm like playing Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, but I'm like, you know, this is an Atlas game. can use the Atlas fit. I can use like an Atlas game fit. Normally when I'm playing games, I'll just wear like my regular ass, I want to say like Desire Grand Prix inspired outfit, the one like which is a reference to Kamen Rider Geats. Oh, my health. Argilla, you gonna wake up? You gonna wake anytime soon? At all? Good to know. Defense, HP, resident skill, damage, heavy attack bone. Sounds about right. Dog. And she's still asleep. Gonna keep using Mazionga. Yup, and then I go to sleep. I'm asleep, it doesn't even matter. So is she. She's just choosing not to wake up. Do I have like a bolt wall or shit? Yeah, I got a bolt wall. I can at least kill their next turn. Let's go. Mila, it'd be great if you woke the fuck up. Y'all see this shit? Ooh, ribs sound nice right about now. I don't know why I look like ribs. Like I've also been thinking like about like having like Alfredo with like white sauce and like shrimp and sausage like mixed in. I don't know why, it just sounds really good to me. Like recently, that's just been on my mind. The best I can do is bolt wall again and pray Argilla wakes up. Do I have an item I can wake her up with? Sun, Panacea. I got a Panacea. That could work. True, it's not SMT if it ain't cheap, but yeesh. I fucking wish I had me some McDonald's. It would hold me. Okay, that's 2 of them down. No combo. Nah, Bufu this fucking horse. Hold it. Don't do... Huh? Yo, I'm the only one left? Yeah. We're gonna kill you. Are you talking about Chikona, Bright? Because I don't blame you. I'd love to go for Chikona. Especially since, like, Chikona doesn't even play like a normal healer. Crap, they're getting away! After them! And 13 takes. Oh, first of all, thank you for watching the VODs. It's like, again, like, again, a lot of my problems with it come from, like, how they present the narrative in some characters. Oh, hey. I have to do that fight all over again. I gotta do that fight all over again! I'm not mad, I swear. Like, if someone likes 13, I'll hear them out on why they like 13. It's not like I'm blind to it. To the facts of like why people like certain things. I'm literally going through that similar scenario right now with the Devil May Cry anime. I like the Devil May Cry anime. I don't think it's perfect, but I like it. A lot of people are sitting there like, nah man, the Devil May Cry anime is pure garbage. It's ass. It's untrue to Devil May Cry. And I'm like, not true. That's one thing I can say about 13. 13 still feels true to Final Fantasy. There are some things I don't... There are some things about certain mechanics, I don't fully understand why they're that way. Well, it's because the way it's being presented, it all feels like it's in bad faith, and it doesn't feel like anyone's actually giving it the time of day. I have my thoughts and feelings on things like FF13, Fairy Tail, SAO, and many other things, because I sat through them and I could give you a genuine opinion. When I was younger, I probably couldn't because I just sounded like an ignorant hater. But I'm older now. However, I can say dealing with a lot of people on the internet who are very aggro and love to just force feed you their opinion makes me very, like, liable to snap at somebody if they're like, oh, well, you just don't get it. It's like, alright, I'm gonna break it down to you. And people gonna... Yeah, like... And, you know, like, that's actually, like, in the script for the Devil May Cry video I was doing, where it's like, the anime isn't going to follow the game. One of the major issues with the Devil May Cry anime is its pacing. Its pacing feels like things go, oh shit, I'm asleep. Please no. Okay, good. The pacing of it is just all over the place. It's kind of whack. Because it's trying to pace Devil May Cry as an anime, and as a game, it just works better, in my opinion. Can we... Yeah, whole party. Yeah, and it's like, I acknowledge that. It's just like, when the way that is presented to me always irks me because of how a lot of people surrounding... Oh, fuck. Here we go again. The issue with, like, the whole Hope and Snow thing when it comes to 13, almost at 14, to me is that the way they frame it, I fully can sympathize. I can sympathize friggin' with, like, Hope. And I understand why Snow does what he does. But it's the people surrounding it where a lot of people will just be like, oh, well, nah, fuck Hope, he's just a kid, get over it. And I'm like, get over it? Dog, his mom died. What you mean, get over it? Yeah, Saz is my favorite member of the party, next to Fang and Vinial. Those are, like, my 3 favorite members of that cast. Yeah, and that, like... My issue with Snow is how he carries himself in a lot of scenarios and almost overstates himself to, like, a degree where I'm like, bro, you gotta relax with this. It's funny how... And it's like, I love an overly positive hero type, but it's like, when it's to a point of, dog, you gotta... Nobody was talking. Like, nobody was talking about you right now, dog. Relax. Like, I'm thinking about, like, what happens in, like, 13-2 and Lightning Returns and how we see the descent of Snow, and it almost feels... Like, to me, it's really fucked up how they handle Snow. Especially in Lightning Returns, where Light is cool with, like, Sara and Snow being together. Nah, not today. Nah, y'all not doing that. Light is cool with Sara and Snow being together. Oh, y'all are free eats. The fuck do you mean? There we go. Please don't. Okay, good. Because he low-key just... He simmered down in the wrong way. I will say, like, the descent of Snow, like, and what happens to him, it is truly heart-wrenching to see him go down that way. I think it's because, like, Sara wants Light to be okay with the person she's essentially giving her heart to. And if Light isn't okay with it, then Sara really wouldn't be okay with it. But she would still try to be with that person anyways, because that's the kind of person Sara is. And then we go into Noelle, where Lightning then essentially gives Noelle to Sara, and I was sitting there like, but she's engaged to... No. Okay. Like, I was just nodding my head like, alright, cool. It's whatever. Like, I'll let that shit go immediately, like, yeah, nah, dog, whatever. Because that scene in, like in 13-2 bothers me so much, because it's like, y'all really just... For why? What? For why? Oh yeah, there's one left. Like, if I can say anything nice about 13 is that I like that the progression of the characters almost feels like it was handled by someone who wanted to see them grow throughout the Nova Fabuela Chrysalis. And I can agree, they did feel human. Please don't lock up again. Okay, good. Let me... I had to save state again because I'm not trying to see this lock up. Just got out of a fight. Whoop his ass, nah. Like, you specifically. You over there, yeah, nah, you. This motherfucker said, round start power charge. Die! Please freeze. Aw, no freeze. Yeah, like, honestly, I'd be down to talk about that in the future because I do have good things to say about the 13 cast, and I also have bad things to say about them. But overall, they are truly complex characters that deserve a lot more respect than what they get from people. Like, I will say, like, there's, like, a lot of gameplay, music, art direction things I like about 13. But there's just, like, a lot of narrative shit. Like, I still think, like, my biggest issue out of everything in 13 is the data logs. The data logs, to me, felt like that was shit that could have been explained through a nice side quest interacting with the world. Like, the data logs to me... Ooh. Oh, he's frozen. Beat his ass. One more. Hooked. Deep fried. Can we Mabufu again? No, we can't. The problem with the data logs is that I've read them and it's like, holy shit, this is actually really great world building. What do you mean this is actually not necessary overall? Why? Anti-poison, bitch? Listen, I'd use Devour on that if, Wait, what? Oh, never mind. My apologies. I'd use it if, like, if eating demons frozen actually gave you high Atma, I definitely would. It doesn't work, and that bothers me so much. It sucks. It's like, why? It's so fucking cool. Is this the room with the... No, it's not. Oh, this has a cell in it. Hold up. All this cool shit! Nah. Hotel. Trade that in later. Trade those in at maximum solar noise, baby! Oh! Oh, hell no! Nah! Deathblow. That was like half my health. That was half my health. I'm killing your friend. Yeah, nah. The friend gotta go. You know, those that demon, like, that member, like, the Solid saying Bretta. I really need more footage of, like, Ninja Gaiden 4. Like, can I get a demo or something? Because, like, every time I think about Ninja Gaiden 4, I think about hey, how ungrateful Ninja Gaiden fans are, where they're like, oh, it looks like ass, and it looks like Metal Gear Rising 2, and I'm like, yeah, Metal Gear Rising is great. You shielded the ice. Like, Ninja Gaiden fans will look you dead in the face, say, nah, bro, good game design and quality of life, garbage. Itagaki would break into your house, kill your pets, steal your microwave, and then call you slurs. That was peak me. Dude, no. Why? And I got ice repel. Zach over on the other side went to get. Wait a minute. Why don't I just this? Yeah. I feel like that was a lot easier to do. Dun, dun, dun. I need to check how the fuck I do merge chat again and see if I can do that more. Or if I can just get the restream link and actually fucking monitor my chat on screen. What did I open this menu for? Oh, right. Items, use. Any... Ugh. I don't got anything worth a damn then. Nope. Can't do that. That is post-game content we will be doing later. Like, hours later. Ooh, root beer. Very, very base choice. And then I get dragged into an encounter. I was supposed to... Bots? Let me show these demons what happens to bots. Argilla? Whoop his ass. Deep fried. He could never. Yeah, that's actually still one of my favorite things about Wuthering, and by extension, Kuro, like, PGR as well, is that grinding to level up characters isn't hard at all. It's just stamina costs, really. That's about it. Listen, I want a cheap viewer. All I have to do is suggest we play Kamen Rider Super Climax Fighters and then tell them to play Forza. Cheapest viewer you'll get. Because they'll be able to cheese me out. Or I could just tell them to play Rule in KOF. That always works. More magic, baby! In Brandon Genshin, how long does it take to fully build one character? If you have like enough of the stocked up stamina to fully build a character, God, that's like, it probably would take like a week. I normally don't talk about politics here, but I'll respond to that regardless. Like, yeah, it is pretty fucked. Like, I open my TL on Blue Sky, like, oh yeah, this is pretty fine. 5 different political posts that just make me close my eyes, stare up at the sky, and then I'm just sitting there like, can we not? Everything around that just makes me go, bro, why are y'all like this? I still live here. Politics be having me like, bro, why are y'all fucking it up for me? I'm not old yet. I'm old in the eyes of a child. I will say in the yeah, like Bright Deus was onto something about that. Like he reminded me that grinding for echoes to get your stats and stuff doesn't cost stamina. It just how long you want to sit there and kill enemies. To a certain degree, yeah, and that yeesh. I just sometimes I just wish I could just disconnect politics from my life for like 2 minutes and just look at my TL and see someone go, dog, there's a crashed boat near my house. Like someone just living by the waterfront going, there's a crashed boat near my house that's been here for 4 years and I haven't touched it. I'm gonna go look inside it. Funnily enough, there is a crashed boat that's been here since I started living in this part of New York for like a while. I still haven't actually gone to explore it. I remember when kids like used to go exploring there and I was like, huh, that doesn't sound bad. But then I think, nah, it's by the water. This isn't clean water. Nah. Right, I was supposed to set on Bufala, now that I have it. Bufala, let me get that frost breath though. Hold up. That's higher damage. Like, the best thing I can do in relation to politics is give people a place to just come, relax, and get away from it all. Just vibe. Just vibe and avoid it all, and just, when you go back to your... No, it's cool. Because, like, you brought it up without going, well, these are my political views and all that. Like, you didn't try to be an ass about it. They are... Oh my god, she fucking... Holy shit, she just exploded. Like you just, like you said, without going into, like, detail. Like, you kept it very, yeah, shit's just kind of fucked up. And I'm well aware of that, and I acknowledge that. And I do my part by trying to make sure everybody can just chill out, relax, and overall have a really good time. Oh, right, you're poisoned. I really shouldn't do that. Anyways, Zon. And you want to say, friend? Yes. Don't bring up religion or politics. Oh, right, she's poisoned still. I should fix that. All in Abyss. Actually, I don't think I've played All in Abyss. That name doesn't sound familiar. Ooh, her health. You saying having played something, I did find this Doom WOD that I want to play this Wednesday, where it's a total conversion, like, overhaul mod, where it's more based around, like, being a horror experience. Like, we're talking Fear, like, first encounter assault recon type experience. And, like, I want to try that out so bad, because that actually sounds really fun. Like, I love being, like, slightly scarier FPSs like that. Like Prey, Fear. I'm now thinking about a very specific line from LA Noire that I 100% cannot quote on stream. But let's just say it involves a man named Valdez, and that shit caught me off guard. I was sitting there like, oh, those were words that came out of your mouth. Also, shout out to LA Noire for visually holding up all these years later. Can I? No, I can't cure curse with that. Best I can do is this. Bro, why'd it miss? Sometimes, like, when specific horrible people, when we're talking in Discord, like, being friends, when a person who has committed a horrible act comes up, we will as a joke replace Valdez with that person's name. And someone who just came back from doing something will be like, why the fuck did you just say that? And we'll be sitting there like, well, you see, the context is, and we can all feel them nodding like, no, you're right. Yeah, I need that great chakra. I'm running out of MP. Is it this way? Yes, it is. We're getting closer to getting back to the beginning. I can't believe I actually remember how to get out of here. Sokomade da! Aww. Alright, gate number 7, outnumber them. Alright, your funeral. I'm hungry anyways. But there's an actual save point here. Let me use that. Walkure! No, wait, not the Walkure. The Walkure and the Valkyrie are actually very different. Like, cause there are a lot of like FPSs I want to play. Like I want to go back to Fear and play like Sulaco on stream. So, like 3 things: my emotion map keys for like my model, and how bad my aim is. I don't want to expose people to such garbage aim and then have y'all sitting here like, is this? Are you fucking serious? This what your aim look like? I'd rather people watch me be bad at a fighting game, because if my execution's bad, somebody could be like, nah, that's fine. I have missed shots in front, like, we're talking, somebody is held still and I have missed shots because of how my hands are. Stun. Explode. And Zon. There we go. Oh, this battle theme so much. Hey, Angel. Mantra Max. Learn Hama and Tarunda and Void. Yes! Debuff acquired! When it comes to me and SMT, if a character gets a debuff, buffs and debuffs are how we live. You always get players coming in just judging you. Yeah, and dealing with that, I've learned to accept that everybody's just gonna be like that. So I'll just sit there and nod like, alright, cool. Alright, let's... Wait, which mechanics ruin zombies for you? Because playing a lot of FPSs with zombies in them, like 4 games came to mind. Yeah, let me rearrange. Now swap this here, that there. Actually, yeah, keep Tarunda in the middle. Closer to the middle. Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, as long as I don't run to like... Oh, Warzone? COD Zombies... Miss what COD Zombies used to be. Like, high-key, I do miss it. Like, I miss how things used to be with that. Good luck, love! When it comes to Hecate's parry windows, just... honestly, dodge if you don't feel like you got it. Just dodge it. It's better. Hey, yo, hit this man with the quick Bufala. Explode him. Ooh. One more. And he's gone! Honestly, like, I wake up every day, like, it's either gonna be Black Ops 3, 1, 2, or 3. And I like a lot of the map ideas for Black Ops 3 a lot, especially, like, in Shadows of Evil, how big and open it is. Zetsubo no Shima. It's still claustrophobic, but there's still, like, a lot of places to go. Grad Krovi has dragons. Grad Krovi is really difficult for me. But it has dragons, so it gets a pass. Hunger mode, activate. Nom nom nom. Aw. Why do you keep getting cursed, Gale? Jesus Christ, they want him dead. Yeah, I'm fine with Lynx. Like, I'm fine with Lynx here. Shockwave! There we go. The Chaos story to me is sadly a lot of missed opportunity. Because of how the Chaos cast was actually pretty interesting and where it could have gone. But then the whole Medusa, like the teaser at the end of 9 with Medusa. It wasn't 9, it was a later map that came out, a later DLC map that came out. That teaser had me like, oh shit, this is going places, and then nothing. We got nothing. And I was hurt. I was sitting there like, y'all gotta be kidding. No, this can't be it, can it? Is that a link? Let's go straight. Oh, okay, go straight to my browser. Ancient Evil, thank you. Ooh, I like the design of the characters in this. Hard Battler. God, you're right. It is kind of similar to Danganronpa, but Balatro. The blonde chick on like the Steam page. God, looks like she's going through some shit right now. All right, made a save state here because if the game crashes on encounter, we can just. Y'all can't beat. Nah. This has to be a meme. I have like a... Blast, force damage. Yep. There it is. Eat them. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Damn it! This is why I have 33 of these! COD was in the bag with aliens and... Ghost never getting a sequel and the fact that there were aliens. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Because I like the idea behind the aliens and COD Ghosts, but... I just wish there was more to it. Oh, buddy. You're deep fried! The only one I didn't play was Advanced Warfare. I looked at the trailer for Advanced Warfare and was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I actually really wanted to play Ghost because I heard there was a... Ooh, I'm mad that was my last turn. Fucking beat his ass. Okay, I can't easy cheese this, so we gotta actually... We can kill the one in the middle. I'm kind of thinking about it, like... It's funny with how popular... It's kind of funny with how popular, the School of the Dead is amongst, like, fans of, like, anime. I'm surprised no Japanese game developer took it upon themselves to make... What is... Oh, fuck. No! This is awful! Why, God? So, before I get back on my tangent, let me explain what Curse in this game does. Curse is an ailment unique to this game, in which whatever damage you do, you take, I believe, 50 to 25% of said damage upon yourself. So if this ailment lands on someone like, say, Heat, who uses HP to do attacks because he's our physical attacker, you can imagine where that goes. Just stop hitting yourself as ailment, for real. Infinite Warfare Zombies was pretty good. I didn't play a lot of it. I played the one map where it was like... martial arts, like, in, like, the 80s? Not the 80s, like, the 70s. You just gotta kill them so that it doesn't consume you. Yep, there it is. Oh, come on! Yeah, that'll happen to you. Yeah, thank you, Shell and Shuffle. Do I have, like... Okay, I do. I don't have any way to cure this ailment right now, huh? Can we not with this shit? I take off Void Death and look what happens. They throw me some death spamming pieces of shit. Oh wait, I have a Dark Veil. Well, if I have a Dark Veil, I can use that later. But yeah, I played like Shell and Shuffle with friends and I was like, yo, this is sick. I was staring at the, like, just the screen, and then when you're able to, like, throw hands, I'm like, yo, this takes it to a whole new level. Please don't. I don't have recarm. I don't have the money for recarm right now. Come on! Yup! I hate this fucking encounter. I hate this encounter so much. This encounter brings me nothing but misery. This shit is so ass. I can't, like, this encounter is ass. And our only wind user is down, too. And they fucking null ice. I have... Last man, holy... Will this work? Yeah, I figured. I can't, this is a forced encounter. I have to, like, this is one of the ones, like, I have to do for the plot. God damn! Yep, and I think that's game. Oh, wait, no. Blood curse again. Actually, wait, I can just... No, you gave me a great idea. I can just restart the encounter. Why didn't I... Shit, Zach, you were onto something. Let me go back to the mantra. No. No. You got a fucking ambush on me? No. Like, I realized, oh yeah, I did make a save state, so why don't I just go back? Ancient God has been added to Sir's Mantra Grid, Hades, Mitama. Now, I can go for Mabufula and Ice Drain. Like, if I continue down this path, I'm gonna eventually end up on the one that gives me, I'm forgetting the name of the goddamn skill. It's gonna eventually give me... Yeah, I'm gonna need this. It's eventually gonna give me, like, Megiddo and stuff, like, almighty skills. And while having almighty skills right now is... Ooh. And my wife just finished beating Hecate and Woowa. That fight is hard. You love to see it, though, like... She don't play no games. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to, like, go over everything, probably... Do a quick little run in a circle, get everybody, like, to have Zon, and then just everybody just pile on and spam Zon. Or just Surf. Because Surf hits like a fucking mortar shell. Against a paper door. I hated in the future of Call of Duty games where they started adding futuristic while running and shit. I just read that, and I'm not against it for COD, but my issue with it comes in the form of... Is that Sukunda? Thank you. My issue with how they added it is that it became the basis of the series' identity, where COD was a lot more grounded, and things like that would be relegated to a side mode or something. And as someone who grew up around, like, what Call of Duty was... And then seeing what it is now as an adult, I'm like, that kind of... Like, in terms of multiplayer, I still think peak multiplayer COD personally was like Black Ops 1 or 2. Like, COD multiplayer... Ooh. It just hit different back then. Okay, only 2. That works. I'm not using Tarunda on the Nue waves because that'd be a waste of MP. They're gonna die anyways, so the buffs won't carry over to the next set of demons. Shout out to Patra not being able to cure poison, by the way. It has to be specifically Pose Moody. Yeah, I just need him to get specifically Zon. Yeah, just... Not that you say specifically a nuke, more like Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. Like, that is exactly what that is. That off of me, and then... Oh, the Valkyrie. This works. It's over! Y'all are cooked! They got frozen and that was that! Yeah, like what, 2 more battles and Surf should have Zon? And then after Surf has Zon, we can actually go do the fight. Talking about COD reminds me of, like, when I first got into Call of Duty, it was through my uncle. He brought his Xbox 360 over to my mom's place. And I was just kind of sitting there like, I don't know. I kind of prefer Halo. And I really was like, because like Halo to me, it was just like, something about that game, just the general feel and how you moved, it was all too good to me. And COD to me, like in my brain when I was younger, was just, oh, this is just a setback. This isn't like, this isn't what I recognize. Oh. So I get no Atma. Halo yeah, like Halo did fall off. The fall off of Halo has to be studied. I tried Infinite and I think it's kind of fun, but not. It's not for me. God, all these ailments. We got Surf with fucking a stomach ache and Argilla with food poisoning over there. Damn, girl. Like, what the hell happened to both of y'all for this shit to go down like that? Like, I go back to the Master Chief Collection specifically for like 1 through 4, Reach included. I actually really like Halo Reach. Halo Reach's multiplayer was something else, just because of like how the abilities work. And you have that one asshole walking around in armor lock, and I fuck that guy specifically. Yeah, and Red vs. Blue is one of my favorite internet shows, up to a very specific point. No stomach ache, only violence. That pause made me so nervous. Beat his ass. Ass successfully whooped. He could not. Shoutouts to like a lot of the Project Freelancer shit. Specifically like the animations of like when we see all of them working together before, and forgetting what his state was initially, because we just kind of know him as the meta now, before the meta became, well, the meta. Like before that happened, a lot of those scenes, like the one where they were like leaving like on the highway and Wyoming was trying to keep up with Tex. That's like those scenes in Red vs. Blue, because I remember thinking, oh, it's just them talking over Halo footage. Oh, that's so funny. And then like we get to shit like that and I'm like, dude, what? Yeah, all I gotta do is save now and I'm good. Well, actually, no. Change mantras, then save. Dragon Mantra mastered. Attention, freeze, ice, woodafu. Can I get my hands on that? Healing magic. Here's the Ache Impose Moody. Ailment-inducing skills. Yaksa. Because no, it's Angel that I have to go down in order to get Tarunda on Surf as well. Like, a lot of those scenes... God. I might need to make a video in the future about how good the fight scenes in Red vs. Blue were. Like, just off of pure spectacle and choreography. Again, like, top 1 fight scene to me is still when Tex had to fight the Reds plus, like, plus Tucker. Like, that scene, she kept hitting Griff in the balls. Like, she kept finding a way to hit Griff in the balls every single time. And at the end of the fight, she pushes the fucking roadblock a little bit, and he falls right on it. He's like, what do you have against me? And it's like, dog, she just don't like you. Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot to equip the skill. I'm about to go in the fight and get my ass beat. Like, that whole sequence was just Tex deciding, you know what? Fuck this guy, and fuck his balls in particular. Your balls serve no purpose. They should be destroyed now. Playing gun game. You're that guy in gun game. At least you're honest about it. Yeah, just have them just cover weaknesses. Yeah, you're right. Fun is fun. I can't be mad at that. Argilla, eat him. No stomachache. We love to see it. If we can just... Do I have any of those left? I do. I can use those to, like, clear one wave. I can't be mad at you, though, because I'm the same person who, in regular matches on Nuketown, would put C4 around the bend on, like, both sides in Black Ops 1 and 2. I would put C4 specifically so close to the wall that you would have to, like, while they're running, they would have to stop and look down, so that when they ran past it, it's an immediate death. And I would be rounding the entire map doing that. And I ran Scavenger on purpose. I ran Scavenger to do shit like that for the haha. Dog, how much health do you have? Here we go. The birth of Griffball, I still remember, like, booting up... Like, I still remember booting up, like, Halo 3, at a friend's place after watching Red vs. Blue for the first time, and seeing the words Griffball, and I was like, there's no way. That's not real. And I played it, and I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing it, but I was looking at it that, like, that can't be... Like, that can't be real. Like, y'all made this a real thing? Also, Black Ops 1 is still $50 on Steam? What the fuck? That feels wrong. I love this song. I think, like, the next wave I'll use one of the Sonic bombs to... One of, like, the blast bombs in order to clear out the wave. Yeah, it's full of tryhards who have not let go of the ways of old, and I can't be mad at them. I'm a fighting game player. I know full well what it's like to, like, boot up a game. A old game at that, like, one that, like, isn't really played by, like, newer players, and then just absolutely get my teeth kicked in. I still remember booting up DOA 5 on Steam, and I was like, oh man, I'm having so much fun with this. Like, let me go online, and there was, like, one dude online that day, and we went back and forth for, like, a couple of hours in matches, but he was giving me hands. Okay, that did not clear the wave. Fucking around with friends. Me and my friends, whenever we play, like, Master Chief Collection sometimes, we often Oh, you're the last one. You're cooked. We would often, like, play things like Oddball, and I'm an asshole in Halo. When, like, we're playing Oddball or Juggernaut, I intentionally... Like, when it comes to Oddball, I intentionally kill people going near the ball. I never pick up the ball. I don't want to pick up the ball. Or Headhunter. It's Headhunter. That's the other mode where I'm a real dick about it. I'll watch people running to the fucking circle, and then just fucking gun them down, and then not touch any of the skulls, and I'll leave. And then somebody will get mad at me for it. I'm like, dog, I'm not here to win. I'm just here to make sure you lose. I don't care about winning. Because we're playing with each other. Does it matter? I'm gonna end you. It is gonna happen. I wish I could have friended them on Steam. But like, the way DOA 5 works on Steam, it's not really easy to, like, recontact people you've played matches with. Like, the only thing I'll never do to anybody in, like, an FPS is teabag. To me, teabagging is just... That's just an asshole thing to do. Like, it makes you a complete asshole. It's like, you already won. And then you die for your teabag and now you're mad. What was the point? I haven't fought the DOA 4 AI yet. I need to. I've only ever actually run real matches with people in DOA 4. Which, God, can I say DOA 4 is also really fucking fun. Like, that version of Kasumi might be my favorite overall, just in terms of, like, her general feel. Like, her fucking sliding stance. Her sliding stance feels so smooth. The way you can do her teleport grab. Man. Like, I'd find teabagging fun, but when someone, like, the people I've always ended up playing with are some of the most Hippocratic individuals. They get teabagged once, suddenly you're the problem, you're an asshole, how dare you. Me, I never teabag at all. Like, I never teabag. What I will do is I'll definitely take your gun and kill you with it next time. Just to prove a point. Damn, you rounded the corner, missed a shotgun shot, and now it's mine? Like, I'm not the best at these games, but I get that kill. Free eats. Alright. Only a little bit at my uncle's house. Never really got to, like, get deep into Battlefield. He loved it, though. I wonder if he still keeps up with it. Cause, like, I've only ever, like, seen people play Battlefield. And the last thing, I think it was, like, what, 2042? Was that the one people really didn't like recently? Yeah, there we go. We are almost out of here. Yeah, I think we're almost out of here. Run all the way over here, get this heal spot. You have to use tactic. I've heard about that for Battlefield, like, the tactical aspect of it is insane. And I've seen some funny-ass clips of people, like, landing on someone's fucking plane in mid-air. Ah, I can't go this way. Like, I've seen a lot of crazy shit happen in Battlefield, and I think it's funny as hell. But it's like, it's never something I've really put a lot of time into, and nowadays and the only really, like, major competitive shooting-based game I play is Marvel Rivals, and, I'm not the best at it, but I have. It's too much fun doing Spider-Man things. Which I actually was playing Marvel Rivals earlier today. Was trying out, whatchamacallit? What's her face? Emma. I was trying out Emma Frost, and I think Emma Frost is actually really fun. Despite, like, my problems with that game, they still managed to make it fun. I do think, like, some things in that game need to be nerfed into the dirt. Looking at you, Jeff the Shark alt-fire. His alt-fire doing more damage than both sniper characters can, like, is insane to me. No, I actually do try out characters in Rivals. Because I was looking for tanks that are actually fun. Because I didn't find a lot of the tanks in base Rivals pretty fun. And like, it's just, to me, they were very mediocre. Like, mediocre to just overall genuinely not fun. And when I found how to, like, just enjoy a tank, which is just dip in, get the damage done, block a lot, and then go back to healer, I'm like, this still isn't fun, I need more to do with my kit. And then I got my hands on the Thing. That man, big man Ben Grimm. And Ben Grimm is him. So I gotta say he's him, and I find him fun. And I've been an Emma Frost hater for... Like, I've been an Emma Frost hater for years. Like, I've never been a huge fan of that character. A, why did they make her hot? And B, why did they make her so thick? I don't get it. Emma being as thick and hot as she is it's mind-boggling to me. I was sitting there like, what do you mean? Alright, what's the... Oh, monkeys. Weeper wave. Kick him in the face. There we go. And more show up. No, Rivals allows mods. I just don't use mods on Rivals. I like using the skins that I have naturally, that I've acquired. I can agree Jeff is adorable, but the way they designed that character, Zach... illegal. Cannot stand dealing with Jeff. Jeff having the ability to... It's an Unreal Engine 5. Banning mods is a myth. Because no one can ever tell. But, like... Because, like, Jeff has the ability to move faster than anyone else, traverse over multiple surfaces, and heal himself, and he can't be crowd controlled. That is, like, 3 different busted options together. Bitch! Y'all have to die. No. And Zama one more time. Really? Oh, was that short? And a lot of people know. This is all probably they got to the spin. Yeah, like a lot of people do use Jeff's ult to just either like suicide kill, like they just go off the ledge with him, or they try to spit people out. Because like earlier today while I was playing, there was a match where a Jeff tried to spit me over the edge, and I was playing Susan Storm, and I just kind of double jumped back and watched him die. I just kind of sat there like, you feel proud of yourself? Is that all you got? Like, I was really sitting there like, bro, please tell me you have more. This can't be all to the kit. Like, you gotta learn how to use something else. And then, like, I'll be playing characters like Black Widow, Hawkeye, Iron Fist. And it's like, oh, well, Iron Fist is a parry. You will parry through some of Jeff's, like, alt-fire spam. And then, like, 2 shots later, you're dead. Because the alt-fire does stupid damage. It's an explosive attack that he can rapid fire at a higher rate. Oh, there's our... Alright, so... I'm gonna save real quick and then run around. Daredevil in the game too, because I want to know how they'd work in like echolocation and like how his like blindness works alongside that. He's probably gonna be like a melee focused character, kind of like Black Panther, Spider-Man, and like Iron Fist, where like he's a little bit harder to play, but the payoff can be extreme. Oh fuck! Here we go again. explode her. Yeah. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I hate Charm. This ailment sucks. Like, I want to see how, like, those characters function. Honestly, at higher levels, Wanda's ult is garbage. She gets lasered immediately. Everybody will rotate on a swivel and end her. Like, theoretically, yes, it is one of the strongest ults in the game in terms of damage output because it's an instant kill. But the problem is how people play at, like, higher levels. A lot of high-level players don't go for Wanda ult like that, like, super often. They just won't because it has too much wind-up and... What happened to me? Right. Map, menu, and then I was gonna heal. A lot of high-level players just won't go for it. They'll just look at it and like, nah, I don't really need it. But if it's in a big team fight, they will use it to, like, get a quick clear, and it will probably clip, like, 2 to 3 people. In some case... Oh, shit! So, how a Moikane works, before I go back to the Rivals talk, how a Moikane works is that a Moikane operates off of being weak to gun. The only way you can do gun damage in this game is by playing as your human self. And while, yes, there are ways around that, like reverting and then letting everyone else go. Free shot. Nice. But it's not really super worth it, because, like, he just runs away. You'd need the, like, human keeper skill from, like, post-game in order to actually benefit. But yeah, like, Wanda's ult can be stupidly strong in quick play and, like, casual levels, but, like, on higher levels of play, realistically, like, there are ults that can just shut that down immediately. Or Penny deciding to web her. Webbing Wanda as Penny or Spider-Man is fucking funny. Just yoinking her or stopping her immediately. Just, like, I had a Wanda stare at me. Like, they just looked at me like, why'd you do that? And, like, I just kind of look back like, it is what it is. And, yes. All that Maka. Thank you. I can go get my Ice Wolf mantra. I want to get to, like, Bufudine as fast as possible. Yeah, like, Wanda's ult is just very... If you have enough people distracted, sure. And then there's... Like, you want to talk about an ult that... You want to talk about an ult that fucking irks me every time I fucking hear it? Doctor Strange. I cannot stand the Eye of Agamotto. That ult will... You will get hoed. Arkaja, Maka Jump. I'm gonna need that Tarkaja, because that's leading to buffs, and buffs are lovely. Yeah, it's a massive stun that can clip you before it actually comes out in full. Like, when you hear by the eye, the wave will have already touched you before the actual visual effect has. Yeah, I got that. Like, I still find it weird that, like, I like the performance from James Arnold Taylor. I just don't think it's... Yeah, like, I'm kind of with you on that, like, it don't hit like Tom Kane. And it's not as menacing as the one from X-Men Evolution. Holy shit, that man was a... That man kind of felt like a demon. They did fix the FPS drop on PC for Doctor Strange. Thankfully, like... Ugh. Dealing with that shit on PC beforehand was awful, especially when I was playing, like, on my old graphics card, my 2060. Worst experience ever. We're going into a boss fight, so I need Tarunda, so we can swap out Devour for Tarunda. Those Moody and Matera. Girl, you're on the path to healing. I'm sorry, ain't a lot of buffs for you right now. Earth boost, and I guess Void or nah. We don't need that. You're good. You have Tarunda on already, so I can use Tarunda and then Gale can use Tarunda. I still, like, remember, when my frames would drop before the sound went off, I would use that as a way to know when Strange was, like, portaling. I'd be like, oh, there comes a portal, like, how do you know? Me sitting there watching the frame rate drop from, like, 60 to 59 to fucking, like, 20 to 18, like, huh. Couldn't tell you why. Alright, let's do this. Nolan North as Rocket is weird, but like I don't mind it as much. I just hope like when Deadpool eventually shows up, they let Nolan do what he do best. I love playing as Yuri Lowenthal, like Spider-Man, so much in that game because every time something happens, I just quote a line from Yosuke. Just quote a Yosuke line from Persona 4. Anyways, boss fight time, and I think it's out of vodka. Yeah, it was out of vodka. And Ashura. Hey, Dekaja. Anyways, well, let's get that Tarunda. I don't like that you have high damage. Oh, you're weak against Earth too? Man? Anybody ever tell you were in the wrong place at the wrong time? Alright, that's fine. He's at two stages of Tarunda. Let's get, like... If we get one more stage in, he's cooked. He can't do a lot of damage. So, for those of you who play Rivals, like, you have, like, favorite skin currently, because I think mine is probably... It is probably still the fucking Galactic Mantis one, like the one where looks like she has like Kamen Rider Tokusatsu to like Super Sentai armor on. I fucking love that. And I try my hardest to get MVP with her. Because that animation of her doing like the kata in like the Galactic Empire of Wakanda is beautiful. You cool with ice? Of course you are. He's doing no damage. Ben, Sasuke, Yosuke. I still remember finding out that Yuri Lowenthal can speak. I still remember finding out Yuri Lowenthal can speak Japanese, and I was like, oh. He's got it all. He's him. My apologies. I knew you were that guy, but I didn't think you were that guy. Patra. What? I can't use that? Yes, I do have her red alternate costume. How did you know? The first bit of money I spent on this game was the Iron Fist Swordmaster skin. I looked at that skin and was like, wait, Iron Fist Swordmaster, that's kinda clean. Yeah, there it is. I'm waiting on the Faded reunion for Rivals, though. I need a character in Rivals voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. I need Johnny Young Bosch in that game. I need the JYB and Yuri Lowenthal link up once more. Disstun on me. It's too strong. It's like how for like a lot of like newer things nowadays we have friggin' Alex Lee and fucking and Zeno Robinson, like those two, when they show up as something that's like, oh shit, here they go, back on the saddle again. They're cooking. Actually, do I have any landmine? Yeah. One more Buffalo. Good. Ooh! Executioner, only 54. Stun wave again. I can hold that. Like, I need them to run, like, skins that are, like, characters dressed as other characters, like, where they have that similar theming, like, how the Moon Knight like, the Moon Knight type Black Panther, there's all the ones from Kunlun. And then I think about the fear that runs through my body when they say, oh, Taskmaster's in the game. And Taskmaster can use any skin at all just to screw with people. Like, he could just use that general color palette. Oh, he's cooked. Damn it. Executioner. Stun wave again. Mind charge. Funnily enough, baby, I actually do main Moon Knight a little bit. He's not my main, but like I play a little Moon Knight. Will I ever stream Rivals? No. Y'all don't want to see someone sit here being baffled and befuddled at how bad their aim is. Like that, on top of just my team being bad. Is he gonna do it again? Oh. What the fuck? Are you doing dramatic build-up? Miragion, or not? What the fuck? You can do that twice? Across God's green, across God's green earth, throughout all 9 realms, throughout all 9 realms, and across all forms of karma, you have to die. JDF was goated. Like, that man, there will never be another like him. Oh, never mind, I don't have to worry about anything. That enemy was trash. I still remember meeting him at Otakon 2012, back when I was like 13. It was just a great experience to meet him, and I wish I had the picture still. It was just me like with a pair of like goggles and like a bathrobe with like a katana I got in the vendor's room. But it was still great to see. Like, it was just great to meet him for the first time, because like I loved Power Rangers. And I still do love like a lot of original Power Rangers. Well, let's talk to everybody. They are one step ahead of us. Bat and Mick are more intelligent than they seem. What should I do? It's all my fault. That's not your fault, and you're kind of right, Gale. Let's move. Many people, as long as you're having fun with ranked players, like, I'll curse or like, oh, what the fuck was that? Like, I do shit like that, but I'm not one to like be a salt farmer on stream and then blame everyone else. Like, I don't like blaming other people for my losses. I know if I know I fucked up, I know I fucked up. Hey, let's go see what's going on back home. Can't be that bad, can it? Ooh, water. Oh. Oh. I didn't run away. That was part of my strategy. If you know you're outclassed in battle, escape and rearrange your forces. Ah, yes, just like it's a basic tenet of warfare. Don't blame me. Just like Joseph Joestar. Who? Don't worry about it. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, shit's just bad. Oh, right, the stun. I should get rid of. Thanks for reminding. I should get rid of that. Don't need the map. Don't want to go into a battle stunned and then be confused why I died. And then we're going to heal up with a little bit of media. I'm sorry, Mick took the girl. Ardilla? Surf, I think this girl will make it. Sure. I think this girl will make it. Takes 2 steps forward, someone laid the fuck out. The solids, they attacked us. Yeah, I can tell. The fuck? There you go. They did not even spare the time to devour our fallen. This assault was well planned out. Indeed it was. Alright, what's, yeah, there's a lot of blood on the walls. Oh yeah, nothing in here for me to grab, but as you can see, we went to fight and shit just got bad. But not enough people died, so obviously They done set some shit up. Oh yes, one of my favorite awakening scenes in the game. Damn. It's a lot of ass beating and just overall, somebody got their shit rocked. Yeesh.
Why the hell couldn't you protect one girl?
Not his fault. He was getting cooked. There was like 5 of them. Also, you seen how big Mick is?
Sorry.
Mick is like one fat motherfucker. And I've seen his demon form. It ain't worth it.
Why are you so concerned with Sara? You do not know, do you?
I'll kill you.
That's enough.
Yeah, relax.
It is not just heat. You have all changed since Sara arrived. You may be confused, but do not blame Cielo.
He was talking to you specifically, Heat.
Cute little speech. But what about
Exactly. Like when people backseat a game and then go, "Well, why didn't you figure it out?" It's like, dog, leave me alone. Especially if you're new to a game.
Myself. The solution lies in Sarah's lost memories.
Oh, we'll get her lost memories.
Instead of
Don't
simply
you worry
washing
about
out,
it.
Let us think.
Hey, Cielo, you good?
Sara. They allowed you to live in order to give us that information.
Yeah, you're definitely like here still.
the northern ruins at coordinate 136?
Heat!
And this man immediately.
Succeed alone. You should follow.
There it is.
I want to come along too. I gotta redeem myself for all this.
Sir? Where'd that accent come from?
You should rest here. You won't be much help if you're hurt.
So, amidst all that, Cielo grew an accent. Heat has rejoined the party. Heat is now level 22. The power within him, it just awoke within him. The power of the islands, it just brought it to the surface. It just awakened within him, and now he is suddenly Jamaican. Like, that's just how it works for some characters. You just suddenly wake up one day, new accent, new accent, all that good shit. It's crazy. Do some MP restoration. And let's get a move on to coordinates 136. What time is it? Yeah, I still got time. Coordinates 136. That's where the ruins are. We're using Sara to lure as bait to lure us into their trap. It won't work. Are you sure? We need to stop screwing around and get Sara back. Relax, bro. No, you won't. Yeah, y'all are gonna let him out. There's a whole cutscene for that shit. Actually, chiz. You're not dead. Y'all are fine, so yeah, we can leave. Nothing bad will happen. Yeah, the duology in general is all kinds of fucked up. Like, there's stuff that goes on within DDS where it's like... Honestly, this is me, pre-SMT4, a lot of the shit that goes on in DDS is just really fucked up. Then SMT4 comes around and... Ooh. Fuck. All I gotta say is the words reverse hills. And, you know, the other things I don't want to spoil for people who haven't played SMT4. Because, like, if I say those things out loud, those are just blatant. You know it because you feel like you know it. Hey, Gail. Is this an amusement park? What is an amusement park? It's a place to have fun. Fun? I do not comprehend. We should proceed with caution. Yeah, you wouldn't get it. Not yet. Give it a couple of hours. He'll understand. Trust me. Welcome to Coordinates 136, our next major dungeon. And now we get more Jamaican CL. Cielo.
Hey, how'd you get in here, little kitty cat?
How do you know what that is? Yeah, the cat. I've had a cat before. They do that.
The guard not going to let us outside this room. Hey, little help, please.
If I open this door, Gale will eat me alive.
Open the door, Steve Bloom.
It's the cat. The cat's doing it. I think he wants to go outside.
The cat? You mean a cat?
Yeah, that cat. Oh,
Accent, bro.
Come on, let him out. Nice work, little bro.
This fucking guy, man. Fucking great, man. Just the whole sequence of events is fucking great. I love Cielo.
Welcome to Destiny Land's beautiful mystery castle.
Beautiful mystery castle.
Is that of a beautiful princess and two princes.
And with you bringing that up, Zach, we have Jafakin Kakashi.
Now, open the door and watch the tale unfold. Let us depart on a journey of mystery and adventure.
Transmission faded away. Welcome to our next major dungeon, and it's peculiar gimmick coming up. There's like several of them, but like this one's just genuinely different. God, could you imagine an entire filler episode of Naruto where Kakashi just does this yellow voice? And, like, it's nothing changes about his character or his demeanor. He just has the fake Jamaican accent. I can't wait till we get to DDS2 so I can talk more about Surf. Because there's some things about Surf I want to bring up, but I feasibly can't. Quick Cure and no critical, ingest, power wave. Void Fizz. Ooh, power charge. Yeah. Oh, that's 100,000 Maka. I take that back. Never mind. You don't fucking need that. Ingest mana and feeding frenzy. Actually, do you have anything else you could use your like MP on? Cause I might just force you down the path of buffs and debuffs and call it a day. Yeah, I think down the path of buffs you go. Let's go to the buff obtaining mine. You thought you were slick. Man thought he was about to get out here without being relegated to something. Nah. And now for our first one. The story of the princess and the two princes.
This story took place not long ago.
This one is rather interesting because it's just about finding a very specific painting.
Mysterious powers. Her powers were very special, for they protected the country and drove away hardship.
Doesn't the princess look familiar?
Evil being captured the princess and planned to use her powers for evil. She was imprisoned high up in a tall tower. In a neighboring kingdom, there lived two princes.
I do like that this actually is a lot of...
Friends of the princess.
This actually is like a lot of cutscenes here.
Exact opposites of one another. One prince was always kind. The other was brash and took a liking to violence.
And violence accessories.
Behind their
This fucking camera shot. Just the princess was secretly in love with the good prince as it fucking zooms in on Surf. It's like, I wonder who the good prince is. There's no response. Oh yeah, we gotta do something else. Something's running on the plate. Yeah, it's just the recap. Oh, then I have to interact with the painting so I can find the good prince for her. This emanates from the painting. Oh my good prince, I wish I could convey how my heart truly fears. Dearest traveler, might you carry these tidings to my beloved? As for his whereabouts, a fairy named Twinkle Bell. 2004, am I right? May be able to guide you. Otherwise, ask the people. The people are behind those doors. Now forget what I just asked you. I'm a captive. Dreaming otherwise will only cause pain and sorrow. I encounter. Just alright, cool, I'll go do that for you. Immediate encounter. Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. Fiend? I remember Apsaris being classified as a fiend. Yeah, Demon, Fomorian. Apsaris is a fiend in this game? I knew the Jack Bros were fucking classified as fiends. I don't remember Apsaris being classified as one. Dorime. Sleep. Okay, I actually might need to bring out heat for this. Damn. The camera cut as she got slapped. He's already asleep. Leave him alone. Oh. Dorime. That meme going around, I always thought it was like that, like the orders of a mirror, and it's just something sleeping. And you're done. That design is so fucking cool. Yeah, please don't spoil it for those who haven't played DDS, but like, I know exactly what you mean by eyes and shit. The shit that goes down in DDS 2 is still some of my favorite, like, whenever there's like a duology or like a trilogy, there's always like moments that get me. Like volume 2 of Dot Hack, like the end of volume 2 of Dot Hack GU is really good. Honestly, the events of everything within like fucking mutate. I think it was no, it's infection, mutation, outbreak, quarantine. There we go. Yeah, like quarantine. Like the events of quarantine for like the original Dot Hack are just like holy shit. For me, like just things like that where it's like, man, when we get to that stuff, people are not ready. Yeah, let's change the party around. Surf, Gale, Surf, Heat, and Argila. Who the fuck does Heat have equipped? I'm sorry, where were you with this before? No, actually, I'm not sorry. What? You got first strike, counter, fire boost, and critical. Yeah, let's get that critical and that counter. And double slash. Light physical damage random. We don't. Multi-hit. Does bro have anything else? No? Just alright, cool. Yeah, that's the plan. Each time I've played this, I've always looked at Heat and gone, alright. Get in the physical gym. What? Get in the gym. Hey, Miragi, though. Hold up. If I'm the basis... Fomorian, you useless piece of shit. Anyways, Vile Blade them. Alright. Ooh, Sukukaja. I do need to like grind off stream to get like not only better Devour skills like you mentioned, but also like just the buffs and debuffs like fucking Sukukaja, Rakukaja, and Tarukaja. At least like get Rakukaja. Because that's a fucking necessity for not dying. Gone. Big damage. Excellent. Be gone. Oh, a little bit of lag? Ugh, gross. I do not remember. Hey, you jerk, don't you dare ignore me. Didn't the... Hi there, how are you? Are you enjoying the mystery... Castle? My name's Twinkle. Twinkle almost called her just Tinkerbell off instinct. And today I'll be your navigator. Nice to meet you. The first attraction is show the prince how much the princess loves him. There are a lot of portraits on this floor. All of the prince. Unfortunately, there's only one portrait of the good prince whom she loves. Please convey her love to the right person. If you listen carefully to what everyone says, you should be able to find him. The good prince is dressed in blue. Don't forget that. If you talk to the evil prince, you'll be in big trouble. Well then, happy searching. And if I'm right, it's through this door. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I really don't know what's up with PCSX2. And why, like, it crashes on encounter. But it also makes me think my PC is crashing. Like math. Why I have to find exactly? Why do I have to find your ex? Or in this case, why do I gotta find him for you? Yeah, so you, and you. Just the normal starting party. Ooh. Sounds like I need to go watch someone else play DDS, even though I've played this, like I've played these games so many times that I love watching people play. Because I like watching how other people go through RPGs. It's just... It's a big thing for me, just, man, I want to see how you do this. It's how I found another, like, VTuber I watch.
This story took place not long ago.
Oh, shit. I can't skip this.
There lived a beautiful princess.
Yeah, like, I found somebody who was streaming DDS, and now I just watch their content because I like how they do their, like, I like how they do their streams and shit, and I think it's fun to chill with them. But when they do DDS, I love watching them play DDS because we get so much out of it. Just seeing, huh, how do you do this? Ooh, that looks ugly. They're close friends of the princess. But, you know, shit be happening. They called them a good human being and an asshole. A pure asshole. And now I'm just scrolling social media until the cutscene's over. Blah, blah, blah. Find my boyfriend for me, even though he's not actually my boyfriend, and get a move on. Whatever you say, princess. I hit Ojul-sama. Let's actually talk to you. Yeah, I know what to do. And now, to prevent any further issues... Wait, did I ever get that new mantra for Heat? Or is he just stuck on the one he's on right now? Yeah, bro did not come in with, like, a fresh mantra. Halfway leveled. So first of all, Miragi. Girl, I know you hungry. Scratch that, bro. I know you hungry. And then... I forget. Huh. In some cases, Apsaris is actually very resistant to ice. I'm playing through. Fun fact, I've only ever seen people play the Sly games. I've never actually played through the Sly games myself. Like, I'm curious how I'll feel about them because I did grow up on a lot of, excuse me, like platformers myself, so I'm curious like what my feelings will be on Sly. Dog. Thank God that works. There's no point in letting him do it because he doesn't get any ammo right now. Casting diorama on yourself is crazy work. Anyways, burn them. Probably like when I find the good prints, I'll call it a stream because I am very hungry and want to go eat something. Like this! Shit. There's actually still part. I'll keep that in mind. Anyways, let's try it again. There we go. But yeah, like, I've only... Like, I think, like, the most time I've put in with, like, being in the same room with someone... Oh my god! I just got out of an encounter!
There's no other choice.
Eat his ass, please. I do not remember the encounter rate being that bad. What the fuck? The Insanity Strike? Having a power-up called the Insanity Strike. That in my head is just a... Like, that's a devious-ass power-up to have. Just, oh, like, you know, Mario, I got a fire flower. Crash, I got this Aku Aku Bass. Sonic, I got a magnetic shield. Yo, Sly, what you got? The Insanity Strike. Everyone looking at him like, bro, the fucking what? What you mean Insanity Strike? What? Actually, wait. Can I check what that does? Yeah, nah, I'll just get Power Wave off this then. Power Wave! Oh, that's fucking cool. You make, like, infighting? Hell yeah. Making enemies infight like that is such a slept-on thing to do in games. Like, I wish enemies wanted to fight each other more if you met specific conditions. You just look at them, and you're like, alright, I'm gonna set it up so that this happens instead. Alright, all healed up. All saved up. Let's get the fuck out of here. Unicorn. Hell thrust. Holy shit, what? For what? Shut up. My girlfriend bringing it up again. Girlfriend, wife, love of my life, all that good shit. I will call her everything because she means a lot to me. Her bringing up Oberon and Merlin is still, like... A lot of video games don't do that, and the fact that a gacha game had the balls to make it so that two incredibly good support characters don't work together because of a lore aspect is fucking hilarious. Well, you know what time it is. Mink, mink. Double whip. 1, 2, 3, and gave him the 3-piece and the biscuit. A cracked version of it. Oh, wear a pair of Crocs with socks, and 50% of the enemies will now gun for you. That's oddly specific. Oh, right, no, it's not interacting with them. You have to fucking walk in front of them. But yeah, that's how this dungeon works. You go this way. Not that way. And then you make a right. What up, Turdock? Oh god, Turdock is in the piss dimension! And we're all poisoned. Turdock, you're a dickhead for this. Turdock took us to the piss dimension and then decided to poison everyone. Thank God I have Pose Moody on Argila, because if I didn't, we'd be ass out. Oh. Oh, Baphomet. Wrong person to use that on, asshole. No. And where's the specific places in real life? I think I can crossover ships along. Honestly, it's completely fine to me so long as, like, the characters still, like, writing-wise would feel compatible. It's kind of like why, like, a very, very specific one to me. Whenever I see Ragna the Blood Edge from BlazBlue and Velvet from Tales of Berseria, I'm completely fine with it because they're in a similar area to each other as characters, and it could work. They would actually play off each other really well as a relationship. Wait, I'm just kidding. What the fuck do you think they call it? The reality bender? What the fuck? The insanity strike? Nah, we bend in reality with this one. Something hilarious. Okay, Oberon hating Merlin so much that they can't work together. Is this not where I was supposed to go? Ah, I fucked up. Honestly, you onto something with that. Especially since... Still, reality bender, my guy? Reality bender. Not like... Not the mental ward blitz. Not the mental ward blitz. Not the psychotic slinger. The reality bender. Bro said, I'm taking that man for a trip. And he meant it. Get infinite huggy. I love this shit in chat. Just a lot of random shit being said, but it all is just really good. Okay, I was locked in. I was locked in, and then Turdock. I was locked in on the funny haha time, and then Turdock had to do this. Oh, I feel like me and a friend named Shadow, like, we call him Shadow because that's his Discord name, and while we do know his real name, we're not going to obviously use that here. Like, he and I agree on this very specific point of the best part about Ruby nowadays is the fanfiction and the art. And I'm very much... I want to save Ruby from her own series with how shit is going. Like, Warner isn't... Like... Oh my god! He fucking flame wave uppercut. Alright, you know what time it is. Yes! We're getting so close to Magic 99, and once we're at 99 Magic, all those spells are gonna hit so hard when we get buffs too. Bumblebee is some ass! How the hell do you write a relationship for Blake where it actually feels like the person she was interacting with actually cared about her, but also wanted to just like make sure she had a good time living as an individual, as a Faunus. And then y'all put her with Yang. Folded like fresh laundry. No one said that you should think is one of those lyrics that when I was watching that scene, I immediately closed the tab and was like, yeah, this isn't real. I haven't read, like, a fanfiction in a long time. I'd like to, again. But then when I read fanfictions, I'm like, I kind of want to write my own again. And I went back and read some of my old ones, and I actively wanted to projectile vomit. That shit is such ass. I'm a much better writer now. Like, way better. I'm a way better writer now, but looking back at that, is this what they call real psychic damage? Like, I didn't think I'd ever take psychic damage that powerful. And then I had to read my own work. From, like, high school. Truly. Mind-bending shit. Just awful experience. If you feel like the work you have nowadays is much better, don't read your old shit sometimes. It's not worth it. Alright. Son of a bitch. Be gone, thought! We in SMT, when it comes to SMT specifically, we always beat Thoth's ass. It is morally correct to fold the book-reading monkey. Alright, it's red, so we go this way. I don't even have words for it at this point. I'm just frustrated by it. Alright, hit him with the Vile Blade one time for the one time. Excuse me. I went down with pro. Now you're looking at fucking Serena and Ash. I still remember seeing that scene of where it was clear as day she kissed him. And there were people denying that Ash got a kiss from her while leaving fucking the Kalos region. And I was like, y'all can't be serious. To those of you in Twitch chat, unironically, when Ilya came around, I was not feeling her in Ruby. And then she kept talking. And the way she interacted with Blake was like, man, you really loved her. Like, you loved her. That was some Jarvis. Play Would You Die for Love by Miyavi. Like, holy shit. That was like true love. And then nope, red. And down this way, we can go through this door, but that'll just get me... I'll end up walking into... Damn it, I'll end up walking into the bad prince. The evil prince. Hey, what I told you, Thoth? Be gone, Thoth! Aw, damn. Yeah, like... Actually, since we're talking about shipping and, like, more specifically, like, in relation to Ruby... Oh, hey, Fomorian. I still remember thinking, yo, Adam's a crazy, like a crazy strong fighter. Like, this man is, like, he's kind of cracked out of his skull. And then the one line he said to, like, Blake when Yang got her arm cut off, I was looking at that shit like, oh my god. Yeah, it's just gonna instantly drop me anyways. I was thinking like, oh my god, this is fucking fantastic. I love everything about it. And, oh, hey. Sure. Chakra pot. Chakra recovery. I was like, this character is kind of fucking sick. Some would say I think it's peak. And then, as they went on with Adam, I felt very... just detached. I was like, yeah, I don't like this character. I don't like him. This is not the character I really fuck with. And then they gave me his backstory and everything, and I was like, yeah, no. Like, I really hate that like, bro updated his processor to genuine Incel Core i9. 14th generation of pure, unfiltered Incel energy. Powered by Microshaft out here. And I'm like, yeah, nah, this is ass. I hate it. Like, I would have preferred it if it was Adam being more of a cold and manipulative individual, where he was more so mad that Blake, a valuable tool to him, got away instead of a woman. Like, oh, like, this girl left me, I can't believe that. Yeah, like, projecting your suffering onto others does nothing but make it worse for you. I'm in the middle of a conversation, Baphomet. Can you not? It's like, if they made him more so, my tools don't get away from me because I discarded them when they've outlived their usefulness. I'd be all for that, because realistically, as a villain, that's that kind of shit I like to see in a villain, because it makes me dislike them more, but it's also really good writing when the villain, like, gives you, like, just intricate ways of how they used individuals to get to where they do, instead of, you know, how Adam was handled. That's red. I do not remember the doors disappearing. What the fuck? Sienna Khan is one of the worst ways to waste a character design and a character concept, and I will stand by that. The amount of people who go, man, Sienna was robbed by Adam all because he's a guy. I'm like, dog, it's not because Adam's a guy, it's because, oh, fuck. It's because genuinely she served to exist for Adam to have someone to, like, look threatening over, like, oh, he killed Sienna, oh god. Is it this way? No, those two are red. Fuck. And it's like, everything around Sienna to me, like, how the hell do you introduce the leader of the White Fang? And then, like, you only make her relevant to Adam's backstory instead of actually making her relevant to why the White Fang became the way they are overall. 'Cause to me, it just feels like he really was the definition of, hey, look at this person Adam's gonna kill. Yeah. Yep, red. Fuck. I got too close. Is this the one with the chest in? No, it's not. Fuck. Like, Ruby has such wasted potential-ass characters. It almost, like, if you wanted to play a drinking game on wasted potential characters or wasted potential concepts, you could. And mind you, like, if you want to do it in volumes 1 through 3 specifically, and then draw the dots to everything after, like, volume 4 and forward, you could. Realistically, you could. And I don't like saying that because at one point I really liked Ruby. Like, I was a hardcore fan of Ruby at one point. Ew. It's the... Ooh! What the fuck? If I had Iron Stomach, I'd eat you. It's too easy. Like, it's too easy. It's way too fucking easy. Like, the issue with eating slimes in this game is that it causes an immediate stomachache. You get hit with the stomachache. Huh? You have to die. You have to die right now. Bro has to go. That is not how that works. Well, goodbye, Heat. Ew. What the fuck was that noise? Heat, why did you make that sound? Stars, everything but the main thing is good for the most part. Ooh. Enjoys receive maiden powders. Perception, destiny. Yeah. It's not even worth the fight. Damn. I went through all that shit for nothing. I think what gets to me about Ruby even more is that as someone who, like, is working on a series, I never want my dream... Like, it feels like it was written up to a certain point, and the rest was left in the hands of good friends who didn't do the thing like a lot of the people wanted to see. And I'm not saying, oh, Miles and Carrie fucked up Monty's vision. I don't want to sit there and say that, even though, like, there are a lot of... Jeez! There are a lot of people who can say, well, yeah, nah, they did. I feel like that's disingenuous to Monty because he still trusted them. They're still some of his closest friends. Miles, Carrie, and, I'm forgetting Sean's last name. I feel like Sean, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I look at Ruby and I think about what could have been and how things could have turned out. And with how things ended up being, it bugs the fuck out of me. Like, I don't want to say specific things because I have respect for Monty Ohm. Like, I still remember seeing Dead Fantasy for the first time in passing in, like, the middle of the night before watching, whatchamacallit? Fuck, I'm forgetting the name of it already. Red vs. Blue. We were talking about that earlier, damn it. Before, like, watching, like, Red vs. Blue for the first time, and I just remember thinking, holy shit, this is fire! Do I have the Thunder Rod? Tension? Be I loved Ruby at one point, to a point where I was willing to say, yeah, I'm a huge fan of it, and I'd recommend it to anybody, and then, as things went on, I found myself more detached from it, and just more disinterested in how things were going, and then eventually just completely disappointed, and... Oh! No! No! Something like that happened to me, essentially. Like, I was just so... Series I could say I was heartbroken by what happened to Ruby. And somebody will say, oh, well, that's just being dramatic, but I mean, like, when a series... What the fuck, bro? Why do you have Bufu dying? I just thought about that. Good job, smartness. And it's like, I want so much more from it, and it's like... Me and Ray, like, we're working on something together, like, as a series of our own, and after a conversation about Ruby in the Discord one night, I brought it up to her, like, I forgot my exact wording that I use, but I wanted to essentially save Ruby from her own series without directly essentially using the exact same character. But I still wanted to keep, like, a very key design ethos of Ruby that I liked, and that's the way her hair is, the darker part into the gradient of red on, like, almost like a highlighting color, in a way, you could say. Yeah, like, I wanted to, like, use a similar design concept and things about Ruby that I liked from her to be in our series, because I don't want to see that character fade away, and the last memory people have of Ruby is how the show was. I want somebody to see this almost spiritual successor to her, made by both me and my girlfriend, in our own series, and fuck. I'm boned. Yep, there it is. I want people to see that and be like, oh, she's just like Ruby, and then, like, I can say, yeah, the character was heavily inspired by her. And I'll just leave it at that, because I don't want people like going, oh, it's a ripoff. It's a ripoff. How dare you rip off Ruby like that? You have no respect. And it's like, no, I do. It's just I don't like where it is now, and I want things to shit. I want things to be better. But I have no control over how the writing of Ruby, so I can't really sit here and say much else. The most I can do is write my own works. Heal yourself. Style, I feel like overcomplicate things like the thing. A piece of advice for like writing fan. A piece of advice for writing fanfics, like just for anything generally, I personally say make like a framework doc where like the point behind is that you're making this outline to it all. You're trying to have it all set in stone, and then, oh yeah, no, the element's still on her. What the fuck am I doing? Have it all set in stone, like, from there, from the document, and then do a lot of just rewriting over time. Like, oh, as you're writing, you can look back at something, look back at your framework doc, and then go back to that. I like the world and character designs of Grand Blue, but then I play any game related to it, and they were, yeah, games that were made. Y'all couldn't just make something like a slightly low-budget RPG that was based off of like Final Fantasy V? Okay, well not 5 specifically, because 5 is really fucking hard, but the point still stands, like the whole class-changing mechanic and stuff like that. You couldn't do that, guys? I would've played that. Yeah, we are gonna get compared to Genshin, realistically, with how people perceive things. Like, I'm, like, as a writer, and, like, someone who just loves to create, like, different ideas on the fly, I have so many ideas for the world and story that me and Ray are working on together. I just don't voice a lot of them to her, because a lot of them are just not only off the wall— oh, your death repel, ooh, you're fucked. A lot of them, it's not about being off the wall, it's just like, we also have a lot of other things to work on. Yes, I actually love Fire Emblem, like... Fire Emblem kinda... I saw Marth and Roy in Melee, and Fire Emblem accidentally rewrote part of my brain chemistry again. I just got out of a fight! What the fuck? What time is it? It is 8. I'm gonna actually make a proper manual save, and then I'm gonna go find something to eat. I'm hungry. Vile Blade! Like, I fucking love Fire Emblem. It's what makes me love strategy RPGs now. Like, SRPGs. And my love of just that system overall can be traced back to Fire Emblem. It's why, like, when I go to play Super Robot Wars, it's I just sit there and go, bro, it's like Mecha Fire Emblem. But sadly, we can save that conversation for our next stream, possibly on Monday. What the fuck am I talking about possibly on Monday? It's going to be Monday, because that's more Devil Survivor Overclocked. Yeah, he is! Like, I like Roy, but you got... Understand, I was a child who saw a man, well, a dude with red hair and a fire sword, and I was like, yeah, nah, that's sick. I like that. Like, I was all over that shit. I was like, nah, that's sick. I need that. Like, that to me was just peak. And while Roy isn't the best lord in the series, I still have a soft spot for him. Like, I still have a soft spot for him and Marth. Like, Marth is like a very safe pick lord. And Roy isn't the best, but he's still my boy. And then there's... then there's Eraphim. I'm getting... I will talk about Fire Emblem on Monday. 6 PM EST. Well, probably 6:15-ish. We'll be playing Devil Survivor Overclocked, where we're getting back to surviving them devils and finishing off day 1 and working our way into day 2. And I did do a little grinding. I am going to do some grinding in this off camera. Like, I'm going to just walk around back and forth between the rooms and grind out some mantra so I can, like, you know, be ready for the next big boss fight. But with all that being said, I've been Wandering Sosuke. Glad to have people over here. Shout out to Zach for being over in the YouTube chat, chilling and stuff. Hope your physical build for Nocturne doesn't get hoed by one random miss or Samael. Fuck Samael. That fight was stupid. But yeah, like, I hope... Shout out to Zach for being over there in the YouTube chat, keeping things live. And, of course, as always, over on Twitch, thank you to everybody over there. It's always nice to have y'all around. All that being said, I've been Wandering Sosuke. I want y'all to be easy, take care, have yourselves a damn good one, and, of course, as always, stay gold. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go stare at the fridge until I think about what I want to eat.